Hello viewers, welcome. In this video I'm going to show you the MSI FM2-A85XA-G43 motherboard. This is a motherboard designed for AMD processors, and we'll be using it to build a gaming system. One of the necessities of having a high-end motherboard for gaming is that you need features such as CrossFire support. CrossFire will let you have multiple video cards working together for higher frame rates in games. In addition, this motherboard supports a host of processors from A4, A6, A8, A10. That's great for upgrading. We'll be using an A10 processor. And of course, Windows support. You need that. Windows 7 and Windows 8. So ready for the existing OSs. One of the overclocking things that people love doing on motherboards is having a 1 second overclocking feature. They claim overclocking genie, and being able to save your overclocking profiles, which is great, especially if you're trying to max out the performance of your system. And if we look to the side, we see that there are a lot of other cool features in addition to the support on the motherboard for like CrossFire. You have Gigabit Ethernet, you have SATA 6 support, and of course you also have USB 3.0 support here. So you get a number of those slots, and it has 64 gigabytes of maximum memory. So that's handling a lot of memory. Has built-in video HD 7000. So you may not even need a video card initially, but if you want to upgrade, CrossFire video card can be very helpful for performance. Looking at the back, we get a little more description about the motherboards. It's UEFI support, and it also has ability to overclock. Here's a little blurb about that. 120% the performance increase using overclock genie, they claim. It's a hit or a miss when you're overclocking, but having that feature is great. Now over on the side, we see that it again says it supports USB 3, SATA 6, the latest and greatest. Has ability to charge your phone, for example, with more power when you need it. And on the bottom, it shows that in addition to your VGA, has a DVI output along with digital output through the HDMI port. So they're really nice. You can pipe this to your TV, and as well as USB 3, and terrific sound. Surround has 7.1 support. So let's open it up and see what's included. As we open it up, we see that there is a CD driver which we can use, and has a manual which we'll look at later. And this is the full user's guide. They claim military class, built on quality. Wow, that's a big statement. Probably look at that later. Your back plate, back of your case, really nice that it's color coded. And SATA cables. These are really nice that they turn the angle, 90-degree angle SATA cables for your high-end drives. They also give you connectors for your for the case, so it's nice to have. As we open and reveal the motherboard, seems to be relatively weighty, I must admit, compared to lower end motherboards. And let me just pull this out and rest it on the bag. So here it is. You got your four DDR3 slots. You have a pretty huge heatsink over here, and the back we see the PS2 port. It's showing purple and green, so I guess it's combination mouse and keyboard. And it has your Ethernet, your VGA, DVI, your digital audio, your HDMI, your 2 USB ports, and your sound ports, many sound connectors. This over here is your 2 CrossFire ports if you're going to have a CrossFire video card. This is going to be your really high-end gaming system. Notice that there's no active fan on the motherboard at all, so which is great because fans over time can fail. And by not needing a fan, that tells you that it should run relatively cool, not requiring a fan.
Over on the side, we see 8 total SATA ports for your hard drives, where we have 6 horizontal mount and 2 that are vertical mount. The 2 vertical mounts are SATA ports. You can see 3 and 4. That's a lot of ports for your storage devices.
Everything else is pretty much what you would expect from a typical motherboard. You have your PCI slots here, and you have smaller PCI Express slots here. So you have a lot of slots. Full-size motherboard would be great for building a gaming system with this. And your FM2 socket is here. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If so, please tap the thumbs up. We'll be having more great videos to come. Please subscribe so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.